Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Barbeno's World. You might be thinking, why am I in the middle of a giant cave underground? Well, it all started in the middle of the last episode when I realized that I really didn't have very much diamonds left in my stockpile. So, yeah, as soon as I finished editing the last episode, I went to my wither skeleton farm and farmed up a bunch of wither skeletons for a few hours. And yeah, I got about 34 wither skulls, and I fought 11 withers. I crafted up 10 beacons, and I put one of them down here in my mine. And then, yeah, I basically just got down to business and went mining for a really long time. And I've actually realized that speed mining for diamonds is not very fast. I mean, I still think it's probably the fastest way to get diamonds, but it uses up a lot of pickaxe durability. And yeah, you still get diamonds at a reasonably slow rate, but I've been at it for a while, and here's what I've got so far. I've got just over 100 diamond ore. I've got also a bunch of coal and redstone, which is nice. I also got some emerald ore because I did this in a mountain biome, and that's the only place that emerald ore spawns, so that's pretty cool. I want to save a few of these ores, especially the emerald ones, because those are pretty rare. I'm just going to pop them into my storage system here. And yeah, just so that I can reserve the slots for some ores that are I don't have. Now I'm just going to take all the rest of these ores and break them down using fortune to see how much I get. Well, I'm done with all of the coal ore, and it looks like we have just over 17 stacks of coal, which is pretty good. I'm done with the redstone, and I'm not sure if this is like normal for redstone dust, but I actually got almost 36 stacks of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has a higher drop rate from the ore than coal, but I think that's still pretty good. And finally, we are done with the diamonds. We've got over 200 diamonds here, so I think that's pretty good, and it's just about what we could expect to get. Now we can finally reserve a bunch of slots for diamond blocks here, which I didn't previously have enough diamonds to do. These ones are also for netherite, by the way, but I don't think I'm going to be getting those anytime soon. Anyways, guys, now it's time to get to the main thing I want you to do in today's episode. And today I want to build a slime farm. I've always seen all of those like technical Minecraft players on YouTube using slime blocks to just like scaffold around everywhere. I don't know if I really see the appeal of it, but it's kind of fun. They break them instantly without any tool, so I guess that's a good thing. But I just wanted to build a slime farm so that I could kind of get infinite slime blocks in my world and just basically use them for whatever I want and not worry about wasting them. I do already have a slime farm over here right behind my starter house, but it's actually really trash because you do always need a slime farm if you want to do any sort of sticky pistons or slime blocks at all, because otherwise they're pretty hard to get. But I just tried to build the bare minimum I could for a slime farm, and this is what it is. It's just like a single platform with water streams on the outside and a couple of magma blocks to kill them. And yeah, this farm's actually really trash. It's like if you AFK overnight, you'll only get probably less than a stack of slime blocks. I'm instead going to build this massive slime farm designed by Ilmango. And yeah, this actually utilizes 4 slime chunks in a square pattern. And it has iron golems in the middle to attract all of the slimes. And yeah, they kill some of the larger slimes, and then when they split into smaller slimes, they fall down all the way to the bottom, where they're killed with magma blocks again. And all of the drops get collected with these hopper mine carts. And I'm pretty sure this farm actually produces over like 30,000 drops per hour if you've spawn proofed everything correctly. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and I'm excited to try building this up. So before I even start building the farm, I need to find a place where I can build it. And I've opened up my world in a program called Amidst, and highlighted here in pink are all of the chunks in which slimes can spawn. And yeah, 2x2 squares of them seem to be actually quite rare, but I found one over here somewhere. There it is. It's 2x2 in the middle of the ocean by this island. I think this is a decent place for it, because if it's in the ocean, then hopefully there won't be too many caves underground that I need to light up, which is always nice. So I'm just going to go build a portal over here so I can quickly access it. If we light this up and go through, we should hopefully end up on that island that I showed you in the map. Okay, it's nighttime, so we must sleep. But it looks like we are on that island. Yeah, that's perfect. So from here we just need to find those slime chunks and start draining the water and digging a hole. I'm going to be making this farm out of gravel and blackstone. I'm just going to fill up 2 shulker boxes of each from here. I'm just using these because they are super cheap and I can get basically infinite of them from my bartering farm. We've packed up all the stuff we need in these 4 shulker boxes. So let's start draining that ocean. Draining a lot of water in Minecraft is never a fun activity, but when I was draining this ocean here, I think I used a pretty good strategy, and I actually originally developed this strategy when I was draining the rivers for my squid farm back in the day. And basically the strategy is build an outline to what you're going to drain and drop a bunch of gravity blocks, sand or gravel down all the way to the sea floor, and sort of make 5x5-ish sections, and those are just the perfect size to use sponges on. And using this highly efficient strategy, I was actually able to clear this entire area of water in probably under 3 hours. Okay, as you can see here, I've finally finished draining out all the water down to the bottom of the ocean here, and pretty happy to see that some slimes are already spawning, which means that I built it in the right place and it's all working out fine so far. But the next thing I need to do is go back to my base so I can grab a beacon and bring it back here so I can start mining out all of this down to bedrock level. If you thought that draining all that water out was boring, digging this hole was absolutely painful. Basically, there's no strategy to it. All you have to do is really move your pickaxe around as fast as you can with your sensitivity all turned up on your mouse, just to like speed mine all of the stone as fast as you can. The only thing that really kept this interesting was all of the slimes constantly attacking me because I foolishly lit up all of the caves before starting to dig this out, meaning that the mob spawning rates in the farm were way higher than they could have been. Okay, welcome back everybody. I have finished digging the hole down all the way down to y coordinate 5, which is the highest level that spawns bedrock, so you can't really go lower than that. And I just realized that I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the beacon there because I still need to dig a little bit more. I need to dig out a area around here for the collection system because I need to do a hopper minecart collection system over here that will collect all of the slime balls and put them into a water stream, and then the water stream needs to go up over there. I spent some time and I finally finished up that hopper minecart collection system that I was talking about, and here it is. Basically, this magma magma block part is where the slimes are going to fall down onto and die. And then down here we have a bunch of powered rails, and there are these hopper minecarts which can be turned on using that lever. They go all the way across and they'll pick up any items that are on top of the magma. They bring all of those items into this unloading station, and all of the items get put into these droppers and dropped into a water stream. And then the water stream connects all of these items into one stream, and then the stream goes into a bubble elevator that goes all the way up to the top. So all of the items, we can even test it out by chucking some kelp on. So we'll chuck down one stack of kelp. Okay. Now, minecarts pick all of it up, and they're going to take some time to unload it. And you can hear the clicking as they drop out all of the kelp, and it's going all the way up. The water stream looks like all of it's gone up, so we can ride up the water stream ourselves. Very nice. We've got exactly one stack of kelp. Perfect. And we also come back right here by the island. At some point, I want to add some sort of quick crafting station around here, but for now I'm just going to put all of the items into this one chest right up here. So we can just extend the water elevator up a couple more blocks. Everything should be going into this chest. Now that we've finished preparing the area, digging this big hole, and putting in the collection system down there, I think it's time that we can actually remove this beacon finally and start working on the main part of the farm. I've removed that beacon, and the first thing I want to do for the farm is actually start putting in the iron golems. And these iron golems are going to be used to lure all of the slimes into the middle. And yeah, the slimes basically just attracted the iron golems, and they'll end up falling off their platforms and down onto this magma. So the first iron golem needs to be right on this bottom floor in between the 4 chunks. So on these 4 trapdoors here. Let's just put some fences around it so it doesn't get out. Hopefully we can summon it in so it doesn't escape. Alright, here we go. Oh no, that's not good. It gets hurt on the magma block side. Didn't consider that. I saved it. Now, I've got the first guy in, and we just need to do this for a bunch more times to stack it all the way up to the sky, and so that we can have 1 iron golem for every 2 layers of slime spawning. I put in all of the iron golems in these birch cages, and then I even built a AFK spot way up there at the top of the scaffolding. But I have one issue. When I'm up here in the AFK spot, the mob cap is actually full. Um, as you can see here, we have about 40 mobs in the mob cap, but as I wait here, the mob cap will eventually go up to 70, which is the maximum. And yeah, that's pretty annoying. Basically, the reason for that is that I have some caves that I haven't lit up. Those caves are filling up with mobs, and yeah, I can even show you here in free cam that there's one big ravine right below here that has probably the majority of the 70 mobs in it. And yeah, it's not lit up at all, and there's just a ton of mobs. If I go trying to light that up, it's going to be extremely difficult because I've already lit up all the other caves, and uh, there aren't many other places for mobs to spawn. So yeah, it's going to be really bad. My plan is basically just to dig down until I have a opening down into this ravine below me, and dump a bucket of lava on them. Hopefully that'll spread out enough so that it stops the spawning down here. And we should just dump the lava down like that. I feel like probably a good idea would just be to go grab some more lava and do that all the way along this ravine. Put another one down here and it looks pretty good. We've actually improved it quite a bit. As we wait, it's going up, but it's really not as high as it was before. This is a good spot for one, I think. Yeah, that's really nice, actually. Alright, the last thing I can do to finish spawn-proofing the area is just place a bunch of sea lanterns down on the seafloor. I think I've got this to a point where the mob caps are never being full, and yeah, the mob count never goes above about 25. So I think that's good enough. It shouldn't affect our rates too much. If I need to change it a bit, I will just put down some more sea lanterns because I'm pretty sure the main problem is still the drowns. But anyways, let's just finish this episode by doing one big time lapse of me building up all of the layers of the farm. Building the actual spawning floors for the farm was pretty easy. All I had to do was build the outline out of iron trap doors and then just spam blackstone in the middle. I only had one mishap while building this, and that was a creeper accidentally blew up a bit of the collection system. That was pretty sad. And with that, guys, the slime farm is finally complete. I've got to make sure not to stay up in this AFK spot for too long because it's literally filling up this the storage system I've built so fast. And yeah. I think that this slime farm is the fastest mob farm I've ever built in Minecraft, and that's a pretty big accomplishment, I would say, because, you know, my gold farm was pretty big, but this is almost double that. So, yeah, that's really epic. And now we'll have enough slime blocks that we can just, like, totally waste them as much as we want, so that's great. Anyways, though, I do think we need to end the episode here. And in this episode, we built a extremely large slime farm designed by Ilmango, and it's pretty great. In the next episode, we definitely need to build some sort of storage system, and possibly with auto crafting station here, which will be quite useful for making a bunch of slime blocks like we wanted. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.